Hi guys, welcome to part 2. In this tutorial, we'll be adding baubles to the Christmas tree, animating the presents and setting up some lights. So let's dive in. Right, so let's add our bauble. We're going to come up to the left again, go down to append, browse to wherever you put your scene. In my case, it's this one here. Going to double click on that, go to object and then select our bauble. When it comes in, it is absolutely massive. So what we're going to do is go to the front view by hitting 1, click on it and hit scale and take it really far down like that. Just going to move it over to the side and scale it a bit more. And then going to come up to this menu at the top, object, I'm going to say apply all transforms like that. Now we're going to do a little trick to add it to the tree, and what we're going to do is click on the tree, hit Shift D, G and X. So what we're doing is essentially we're copying the tree. Make sure the tree's selected, come to the right hand side and under particles we're going to hit minus to get rid of the particle system. We now need to take that object into the edit mode. So we're going to come here, edit mode like that. Make sure all the faces are deselected, double A like that, and then just select this one. Remember, face select is this one just here, and then hit delete, and then we're deleting that face. We're now going to go back into object mode, and if you're wondering why I did that, it's because we're going to be scattering the bauble all over that, and that part's not going to be seen, so there's no point having it. Right, so clicking on this cone, we're going to come across to the right hand side, go to the spanner, click here, search, and we're looking for scatter on surface, this one just here. And now we need to come to under instance type object, click here, use the picker, and look at that, it's got our bauble. Now it's done this weird thing here, and the reason for that is we need to click on our bauble, come up here and go set origin to geometry, and there we are, it fixes it. Now the next thing we need to do is all the baubles are facing the direction of the face they're associated with. So we need to fix that. And how you do that is click on it, come across to the right hand side, and then go down to transform just here. And see this one here that says align to rotation? Just untick that and they all come in the right size. The only problem now is they're huge. So let's take them down. We'll take it down to 0.25 like that. So let's come up to the density now and change that value from 1 to say 22. And look at that. It's given us a load of baubles. Now, one of the cool things about this method is that we can actually see here it says keep surface. If I uncheck that, it gets rid of the surface. So I can now go to the front view. With that selected, hit G and move it across. Can actually scale it up a little bit. Go to the side view. Make sure it's not in the tree like that, and then just move it forward like so. Let's go to the camera view now. I'm going to take this bauble here. I'm going to move that up to the top of the tree like that. Go to the side view, bring it in and scale it right down like that and put it there. Let's go to our camera and see what that looks like. Very cool. I'm just going to move that across to the side like that and do another render. Looking very cool. Okay, let's bring in our presents. Right, so to add our Christmas present, same again, file, append, go to wherever you put the present. I put it in here, so double click on that, go to object, and then go to present box just here. And again, it comes in and it's absolutely massive. So what we'll do is go to the front view like that, take it across to the side, GX, like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to scale it right down like that. Come up to the top menu here, go object, apply all transforms like that. And we're just going to move it off to the side again like so. Now we can see just here that that's our rotation point. So click on that again, object, and go set origin to geometry like so. And that really makes a difference. Right, next thing we're going to go Shift A, we're going to go plane like that. We're going to scale it somewhere like that, bring it over here, and now we need to scale it in the y-axis, so S and Y. We're going to make something like this. We're going to bring it right back like that, And then what we need to do is go up here and go Object, Apply All Transforms. And our present is going to be scattered along that like we did with the baubles. So clicking on that, come across to the right hand side, make sure you're on the wrench, go Search, again Scatter on Surface like that. Let's choose our present, so come down to here, go across here, voila. Let's look through the camera. Now if we look, we can see that our presents are actually uh, below, they're actually coming through the floor, and it's actually not really a problem. And the reason why is because we're not going to see the floor, so we can actually go keep surface like that, and let's do a little animation. So what we're going to do is going to go down to randomize just here, going to bring them up. For instance, we can rotate them in the X value randomly for say 80 degrees, and we can do the same in the Y 65 like that. We can also do it in the height as well using the offset. So I can have it do this. And then what we can do is actually animate that. Before I do that, I think what I'm going to do though is bring the camera right back. So here's my camera just here. I'm going to hit G and Y and just bring it right back like that. And then if we look through the camera, we get this. Just going to lower that down like so. Now, if I hit render and look at that, so I don't actually like the color of our box. I'm going to come up to the right hand side and choose the present box just here. Then I'm going to come up to shading just here. And that's our ribbon. So I'm going to make that red somewhere like that. And then what I need to do is go to this one here, material, and go to box. And then I'm going to make that like a greenish color. And take it down a bit on the darkness like that. We go back into the layout view and do a render now. We get that, which is really cool. Right, let's do an animation with that. So what we'll do is at frame 1, clicking on this, we'll create an animation on the rotation of the X and Y and the Z height as well. So click these little buttons here, they're our keyframes. Then go to this one here, we're going to go right to the end like that, and let's mess around with the values. So on the Z, let's do that. And on the X and Y, let's change this from 80 to 60. And then this one from 65 to 120, like that. And make sure you hit a keyframe again. Otherwise, they won't be locked in. Now, when I go through here like that, you can see we're getting that cool little animation like that. For simplicity's sake, it would be easy just to create another one here, but why not just go Shift D, G, and X. And now we have 2. How cool is that? And they're opposite sides. Right, for our lighting, the first thing I'm going to do is come over across to the wheel just here, this one here, and change this all the way down to black like that. Then I'm going to go to the top menu like this. I'm going to go Shift A, and we're going to add my favorite light, an area light like that. I'm going to scale that up by using the S key, bring it all the way back here. Go to the side view, you can see it's quite low, so I'm going to bring that up like that. And then I'm just going to rotate it like that. From the top, that looks good to me. I'm on frame 1 here. So I'm on frame 1 here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come up to the rotation value just here. I'm going to type in 30 degrees like that. And then I'm going to hit a keyframe, insert keyframe like that. Then I'm going to go to frame 60. Actually, let's do this. Selected that keyframe, Shift D and G, and then I'm going to move it to frame 60 like that. Then we're going to go to frame 30, come up to here and make this minus 30, like so. We need to give it some power, so what we're going to do, insert a keyframe by the way, so I to insert a keyframe, and now we've got 3 keyframes there. Let's go across to the light bulb just here, which gives us its power. Click on that and we'll give it a power of say 1000. If we look through the camera, let's do a quick render and see what that looks like. Not bad at all. Now we can actually make this loop, and the way you do that is click here and we're going to the graph editor just here. Let's just bring this down like that. And we're rotating it on the Z, that one there, Z Euler Don't know how you pronounce that. Z Euler rotation. Now what we need to do is go up to channel just here, and then go up to add an F-curve modifier, and then we're going to say cycles. Watch what happens. It creates a cycle for us like that. How cool is that? Let's go back to our main timeline by going here. Go to the top view like that, and if we scrub our timeline, we can see our light goes backwards and forwards like that. Right, let's set up another light to do the same thing. So Shift A, light, area light, scale it right up, bring it to the back like this. Same thing again, side view, bring it up. Let's rotate it. It was in slightly above this time. Top view like that, and then what we need to do, we're on frame one here. We're going to go -30 this time, like that. Hit I to insert a keyframe. We're going to go to frame 60, do the same thing as before. Select this one, Shift D, G, and just move it across like that. We're now going to go to frame 30 by typing it in here. And we're going to go here and make that 30. Remember I to insert a keyframe, like so. Let's set up the loop. So we've clicked on that light. Come in here, go to the graph editor, go to the Euler. I can't even pronounce that. The Z location there. Z Euler, sorry, that one there. Then what we need to do is come up to channel, go up, add an F-curve modifier and hit cycles like that. Now when we go back to the timeline and scrub through, we've got two lights doing that. Let's give this one a bit of power as well. Clicking on that, we'll make that one have a power of 700. Let's do a quick render and see how that looks. Looking very cool. Right, let's add a light to our Christmas tree. So we're going to go 7 again. This time we're going to add a spotlight. Shift A, lights. Going to go down, lights and spotlight like that. Go to the side view. See our spotlight's just here. We're going to bring it up so it's like about there. Go to the front view, make sure it's in position. And let's give that a value of, say, 1000. And let's do a render and see what that looks like. A lot of rendering in this one. Very cool. Now, to create the haze around the tree, what I did was this, very simple. Shift A, and then I went to mesh, and then I went to cone like that. I'm going to go to the side view, bring it over our tree, scale it up, scale it in its Z axis, so S and Z like that, bring it up, scale it a bit more, go to the front view, make sure it's covering our tree. Now what we need to do is go to the right hand side and under object, this orange one just here, go down to viewport display and turn it from textured to wireframe like that so we can see it. We now need to give it a texture, so we're going to go up to shading just here. I'm going to say new, and what we're going to do is actually disconnect the principal BDF like that, BSDF, sorry, Shift A, and we're going to go for search, and we're looking for PRIN, principled volume, this one just here, and if I add that, we'll delete this one out. Make sure the volume is connected to the volume like that, and then I'm going to come up here and hit render, and let's see what that looks like. And look at that, we've got some nice fog happening. It's a bit thick, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take down the density to say 0.2 like that. Let's do a render now. Very cool, even that's a bit thick. So let's take it down to 0.05 like that. Do another render. Oh, very cool. Hope you enjoyed that tutorial, folks. You can download the project files from my website free of charge. Just hit the subscribe button and head to the link in the description. In the next video, we will finish off the animation and sit back and have a glass of sherry. See you in the next one.